I got some questions about what type of setup I have for live streaming my DJ sets. So I wanted to create a video about that. Let's go.
I've always wanted to be a DJ.
What's up? I'm DJ Unprotected, music producer and DJ, and I like to share tips, tricks, and reviews on music equipment and DJ gear. Welcome to my channel. All right, what you can expect in today's video is what I think is needed for an advanced streaming setup for DJs. I'll go over what I have and what I use for my DJ streams. And then also at the end, I'd like to talk about if it's not important for DJs to be familiar with how to stream in today's entertainment market. All right, let's get into it. What I think is needed for an advanced streaming setup. Okay, first off, you're gonna need some type of software in order to be able to stream effectively. So something like OBS totally works great. The next thing that you'll need is an audio interface. And this is so that you can have a direct connection from your DJ gear, monitor your audio input into your laptop software. Next up, you're going to need a camera. Now, this can be a webcam or like a laptop camera that will work. And to take the advanced thing to another level, you can have what they call a camera switcher. And this is so that way you can switch between different cameras to give yourself different angles. And it takes the production value of your stream to a whole professional level. Okay, so for lighting, you will need one, the main thing is some type of camera lighting. So something in front, so that way you can be seen and your gear can be seen. And then also some form of like background lighting, whether it's up lights or something cool in the background, setting the ambiance right for your stream and overall making it look cool. And then finally, this last phase is optional, something like DJ software, whether it's Serato DJ Pro or Engine DJ, maybe you use something else like Tractor, whatever it may be, but something so that way you can access your music. You guys know how I feel. I love the Denon DJ Prime 4 and the Prime Go and the Engine OS software, and especially with the latest update where now we can access the Engine DJ, over Wi-Fi to be able to pick and choose our library from a distance is pretty awesome. Just the software helps so that way you have a larger catalog of music to select, especially if you're going on like a marathon streaming session. All right, so now for my setup. But real quick, if you like this video so far, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. All right, so for streaming software, I use OBS. I really like how intuitive it is, how you can set up different scenes to create different backgrounds, and it'll just add some production value to what I'm doing. I really like that you can have a starting stream soon, an ending stream, things like that to change it up, to have your background switch, or you can set up so that your OBS is controlled by something called Stream Deck. And this allows you to kind of use an app on your phone, or you can buy like hardware. And so that way you can select your different scenes and it'll change while you're DJing from a distance. It's pretty cool. So I just like how it totally becomes some type of your own self-production. Okay, for audio interface, I use the Universal Audio Apollo X6. I really like this one. And so how I set it up is I use my master left and right output from my DJ gear into the Apollo X6. And then within console application, I control my sound input into OBS and it's not sounding distorted or crappy. All right, so for lighting, it's real easy. I don't overcomplicate this stuff. I have a Lume Cube LED Go. It's a light that I basically just sit on top of the camera or near the cameras, so that way I can be seen and my DJ gear can be seen. For uplighting, I don't overcomplicate this either. These are lights that I picked up from Amazon for like really cheap. I think they were less than $30 for 2 of them or something. And they're great. I bought a bunch of these for like a real gig so I can set up these lights near columns and it just makes the room look good. So I picked up a couple extra. You can see one of them behind me in this video, something like that. It just adds an extra, just it creates a vibe, and I'm all about the vibe. For my cameras, I use a GoPro Hero 7 and a GoPro Hero 9. Now, lighting is important for these two cameras because it is like well known in, the GoPro user community that these cameras don't operate great in low lighting situations. They can be what they would call noisy backgrounds, and to me, it just looks grainy, so it doesn't look as high def. So lighting is important. All right, next up. So I talked about having a camera switcher, and you may be like, dude, what's that? Well, the camera switcher is cool because not only does it allow you to switch different angles, but what it does is, specifically the one I have, the Blackmagic ATEM Mini, via USB-C connects to the laptop, and basically it makes my laptop read it as a webcam. So when I'm in OBS, I don't see GoPro Hero 7 or GoPro Hero 9. I see Blackmagic ATEM Mini, which is cool because then within the hardware itself, I can select the different camera angles to be seen in the OBS software. I think it's pretty dope. It's almost like being your own set producer where you can change your angles. In my case, I really like the transitions and being able to show a camera angle on the DJ Gear while I'm in the middle of the mix, and then maybe while I'm jamming out, vibing in between songs, then I'll have the camera straight on me. Camera switcher is a game changer. Now, there are different versions you can get. There's the ATEM Mini Pro, where you can record your live streams right to like a USB through the ATEM Mini. I didn't get the Pro version at the time, and I'm cool with it because if I do need to record, you can record right in OBS to like an external hard drive, or I can just grab my clips from Twitch or things like that. So it's not a huge deal for me. I'm not recording an entire DJ set. I usually just save certain transitions for promotional use, but nothing extravagant. Now, it's really cool how the ATEM Mini works with the camera, so it connects via HDMI to micro HDMI. So in the GoPro Hero 7 was great because it already had the connections there. You have the USB-C for charging, because everybody knows GoPros die. Like, their batteries don't last. So if you're doing a marathon stream longer than an hour or two, you're going to need to be able to connect that to some type of power bank. Now, the GoPro Hero 9, I did have to get the media mod, which wasn't a big deal. It was like $80. But that allows me to connect to the micro HDMI. And then I also have the USB-C right there so I can charge it. All right, so that is what I would consider an advanced setup. Now, if you don't want to go the advanced route, that's cool. I got some advice on how you can get set up and start streaming within the next day or two, maybe even today. For the basic setup, you would initially need something like an RCA to aux cable. Right, so that way you can take your audio directly from your DJ Gear to be able to go to your streaming source, whether you're streaming directly from a camera. I know the GoPros now have that capability where you can stream directly to Twitch, or you can stream on your mobile device. I will say this, do not be that DJ who's trying to live stream his music from a speaker. Don't do it. It doesn't sound good. Take the extra effort and be able to stream your music direct from the sound source. All right, so say if you have your connection from your gear, you have your RCAs to your 1/8 inch, then you're gonna need another adapter for your mobile phones or, whatever, because you're trying to create it to be like, this is a mic input. So you need this extra adapter to go to your mobile device or your camera. Now, if you have the iPhone, you're gonna need that additional dongle to go from your headphone jack into the lightning port. The next thing, I recommend getting a tripod. You can always lean your phone up, but it's inevitable that it'll fall over. So I recommend something small like the Manfrotto tripod. It's real easy to carry, super small. You can put it in your backpack, take it with you. It's really good. So have the tripod, have it set up so you can have your device with a good angle straight at you and your gear. Now, lighting, you don't need a light. Just be smart about it. So put yourself near a light source. Now, if it's during the day, put yourself by a window so that way you can be seen. Open the blinds. If it's like a Sunday afternoon and you want to do a DJ set, then just go by the window, open it up, and you'll be fine. If it's in the evening, you buy a kitchen light, a dining room light, living room, whatever it is, just make sure there's some light source on you so that you can be seen. And then you don't have to overcomplicate the ambiance lighting if you don't have it a small lamp in the background, that's cool. But if not, don't worry about it. All right, so do I think it's important for DJs today to be familiar with how to live stream their DJ sets? My answer is yes. I think with how the entertainment industry is going more digital, it is important for DJs to be familiar with this process. So that way, you can market yourself, you can network, you can be able to find other gigs. There are gig opportunities to where you can do virtual sets. I was at a bar not too long ago and they had a DJ from Seattle who was live streamed in, and they had him up on the screen and he was interacting, and it was actually a really cool setup. I personally have DJ'd for clients. I've done, cocktail parties, I've done family events and things like that, to where I was streaming to them, whether through a private key or through Twitch directly. And then on their end, they set something up on like a tablet or their iPad where we were either FaceTiming or Google Hangouts. So that way I could see the crowd. There was that interaction over the mic, and they were seeing me obviously on like a big screen. There's opportunities here, but I think it's a great way as a DJ to be able to network. Why not put yourself out there? If you're practicing your DJ sets, why not just plug into your phone and just practice your DJ set? You never know what type of fans you're gonna grow. I think platforms like Mixcloud are great because you can get out there, connect with other DJs, and they have their live streaming capability. And then obviously you can just stream your sets on Twitch, but having that familiarity, I think, is important for the marketability for DJs. Now, I'm interested in your thoughts. Do you think it's important for DJs to be familiar with knowing how to live stream? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. All right, if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And if there was anything in this video that you want me to go more in depth on, let me know and I can cover it in another video to help you out. Please subscribe to my channel so that you can catch more content like this in the future. I really appreciate the support. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. We out.